It's been a while since I played College Football 25, and I'm on my main account. I believe the last time I was ranked like 400 or something. I reached the top 100 like 5 times. But as we take a look where I'm currently at, 49 game win streak, 736 wins, 96 losses, 42 championships, and the fact that I have the less amount of games compared to other players and I got myself up that high is a pretty great thing to witness. I mean, you take a look at the ranked number 9 guy, he has more losses than wins, and he only has 2 championships. But once again, the win loss ratio does not matter in this game whatsoever. Now, on my other account, I was like 80-0. I showed you guys starting off fresh on a brand new account, and I went like on a 80 game win streak. But, anyways, besides the point, I'm 10-0 on the season run, trying to finish strong, but today I'm breaking down a online rank match against a Bama user. So this is the first game into the playoffs, and pretty much my opponent doesn't really do nothing crazy, and it's crazy to still see in May that people are still using Bama. And that's the only team I face. You guys have seen numerous breakdowns of me facing Bama users, even against now the number one ranked player, which at the time I believe he is ranked number two, ranked number three in the world. But, anyways, besides the point, taking a look right here, I'm playing the flat. I knew it was an out route, but look what happens. I trip over the zig route and I get this stupid trip animation, and he gets an easy out route. So that's pretty annoying to see. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty rusty after playing ESG for the past couple weeks, past couple months, that is. But, anyways, let's get back into the groove, breaking down once again another broken game. Pretty much my opponent just ran the ball. I mean, same concepts that every single Bama user plays. And then look at this, he's taunting your boy already, trying to quiet down the crowd. Now, here's the last formation that he runs, his pretty much go to plays. It's just a simple zig out route, a drag from the far right slot receiver, the very inside slot receiver number three is running post corner, halfback on the far right side is running post, and then backside receiver is going to be running a comeback route. So he just rolls to the right and throws a quick out route to the zig route for easy yardage. So then he goes back to running the ball, trying to establish the run game. Gets great blocking, great juking right there. But yeah, this is pretty much what every Alabama player does. And then right here, I try to switch late to make a user tackle. He spins directly right into where I'm tackling. And of course, yeah, there it is for you. The typical EA brokenness. So he ends up scoring the first points of the game. Nothing too crazy, right? Then I get ball, and then you take a look at the defense once again, giving you guys my breakdowns, my pre snap reads. A lot of people think this is man coverage, but if that slot cornerback was pressed down, you know it's automatic 2 man under defense. But in this case, he's disguising the look and he's playing cover two. Now, my opponent throughout this game loves cover two. Also, he uses the D ends. He would end up pulling them off, playing, any short yardage route, and then have like a backside QB spy, which you guys will see later on in today's match. Now, I try to move up in the pocket like I usually do, and then take off. And of course, I got stuck on my center, and results of that end up getting sacked, and he causes a forced fumble. So, very unfortunate. Then right here, I bring up my player. Thought he was going to do the halfback direct snap because I'm used to seeing this formation. He ends up running a flare out to a inside screen. I get picked up and he gets huge yardage for first down pickup after I got a sack for his second and 17 play. And then he throws right into coverage. Should have been an easy pick, but for some reason my guy slowed down. The ball goes right through my player's hand. He catches it and ends up getting another first down, putting him closer to the red zone. It is what it is. That's EA for you. So continuing on, you guys see it. Still running the simple basic loop blitz. He runs 5 wide in the end zone. And check it out. Usually I use a flat right here, but I had confidence that my guy was going to play hard flat, so I end up using the strong safety in the hook zone, cover anything in the middle. And typically this is a pick 100% of the time, but check it out. Receiver runs a zig route right into my guy. For some reason, my guy stops. He doesn't go and play his hard flat. And look what happens. Leaves him wide open for easy touchdown pass. So now my opponent's up 2 possessions. So I have to try to get something going. This time he runs man coverage. He uses the left DN, trying to cover the running back or any middle route. All I gotta do is just, end up working the pocket, moving out left, away from pressure, but his D tackle instantly sheds off the double team block, and then number 69 is just standing there blind. I end up getting sacked. It is what it is. Then back to him running man, running my typical out route, quick pass to triangle, easy money every single time. 4th and 5, he tries to showcase the 2-man underlook, but it's, of course, cover 2. My opponent loves cover 2 defense, so that's what he ends up doing here. And of course, looking at it, I do my cover 2 beater, putting circle on the post, rerouting him from a hitch, giving enough time, moving around the pocket, avoiding pressure. Circle is going to be wide open every single time against cover 2 defense. This is my cover 2 beater play. All I got to do is reroute my circle receiver out of this formation. Then, after that pickup, I see man coverage, and usually, which you guys seen in the past, I always throw it to square, my single receiver on the left side. And because I got so used to it, I forgot that he was going to leak out with the lineman, and he ends up just picking me off. So just a great play by him, blind read by me, but I've been so used to it, haven't really got back into the groove. Once again, it's been a while since I played college football 25. Then he goes to his 5 wide, back to that strong right slot bunch look, and then I just played the middle of the field right here, easy pick, nothing too crazy. So I get the ball right back after my mistake on offense, trying to score right before half. Right here, I do this play every single time in the red zone. You guys know my 2-play punch. It's halfback direct, and then, the RPO. And this is the first time I ever seen the RPO being missed. I mean, look at this. Right through my hands. Pretty crazy. So, EA's making me work for this touchdown. I go to my, simple money play in the red zone. One of them, and he ends up run committing. I thought right over top his linebacker for easy touchdown. So I finally get some points on the board. Second half kicks off. I get ball first. And look at it. He's going to be running cover 2 defense, doing the same thing that he done in the first half. He used the DN. And look, given enough time, hit circle right in the middle of the field. Guaranteed. This is why it makes so easy to play people, because they just do the same things. Get down to the red zone. What is he doing? Going to run commit. So given enough time, just lob it over the linebacker. Usually that's a pick, but for some reason EA bailed me out once again and gave me the opportunity to score this. Then, as he ran earlier, that flare out to a inside screen. You guys see me come up, also trying to guess if he's going to do the halfback direct out of this formation as well. So I bring him up in the gap, shoot the gap, see that he's going to do that inside screen, and look, perfect user skills. So I finally take a lead, and just like that, 21 points quick. So now I'm up, and then now he's in his panic formation, and pretty much he's going to do the same thing, and it's going to be a drag. This time he has a Texas route by the tight end, and then a comeback route by the far left receiver. He rolls out to that side, ends up throwing it to him. I just let him do the play over and over. This time he puts the tight end on the zig route, ends up throwing it quickly, ends up getting yards. So I let my opponent kind of just do the same thing over and over. It's a comeback route until I make simple adjustments. So once again, the zig route. And he's just doing this no huddle downfield. I was just letting him do it. Now you guys see right here, I end up making my left cornerback play a flat zone. Well, not flat, but a cloud flat zone, that is. And he's right there to make a play. He's been throwing this, as you guys seen it, and right where my guy's supposed to be. Easy pick, but nope, he ends up getting it. So that was very unfortunate. Then he goes to the bunch, halfback off tackle, easy touchdown to tie things up. I get the ball back, and at this point, I'm just chewing clock because I know I can score whenever I want, and I can chew as much time as I need. So I end up audibling. I notice every time I audible, he thinks I'm going to run, and I caught him off guard as he sits in cover two again. Run commits, square, it's wide open. Multiple receivers, that is wide open. Easy, quick touchdown. So at this point, it's either I'm going to make him work my defense, make him waste time, or just cause a turnover. He's in 5 wide right here. You guys see that from earlier, done the same thing. He loves his zig route, so this time I'm going to use that linebacker covering the flat. I don't get tripped up this time. I'm already automatically going that way. Take away his read. Then he wants to scramble. I send my other player that's with me for a QB attack. And this time I end up making him fumble and I get a turnover. Then at this point, the game is pretty much over. Just gotta waste time. Right here, still sits in cover two. This time I'm gonna roll right because he used the right DN instead of the left DN. So I'm gonna make him pick and choose what he should do. Either attack me or stick with the running back. He ends up hesitating. He tries to, I guess, switch off or switch stick. Running back's wide open. And I barely make it to the first down marker to pretty much seal this game. And then as I'm taking a knee, he's just going to end up rage. He cuts his mic on. He was talking stuff. I don't know what he was saying. But then I believe he ends up going offsides or just the game runs out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this breakdown. Nothing too crazy, but you see the sole fact of how players still play the same way. They just continuously do the same thing and makes things easy for me to compete. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.